Your thyroid gland sits quietly at the base of your neck, no bigger than a butterfly, yet it controls nearly every cell in your body. Most people never think about this small but mighty gland until something goes wrong, and by then, the damage may have already begun silently accumulating for years. Today, I want to share with you 6 common mistakes that can gradually weaken your thyroid function. Mistakes so ordinary that millions of people make them daily without realizing the long-term consequences for their metabolism, energy, and overall health. The thyroid produces hormones that regulate your heart rate, body temperature, weight, mood, and energy levels. When it's working properly, you feel vibrant and balanced. But when it starts to struggle, the effects ripple through every aspect of your life. The challenge is that thyroid problems often develop so slowly that people adapt to feeling tired, gaining weight, or experiencing brain fog, assuming these changes are just part of getting older. Here's what most people don't realize about thyroid health. The first major mistake is consuming too much raw cruciferous vegetables without proper preparation. Vegetables like raw broccoli, cauliflower, kale, and cabbage contain compounds called goitrogens that can interfere with thyroid hormone production when eaten in large quantities regularly. This doesn't mean you should avoid these incredibly nutritious vegetables, but rather prepare them thoughtfully. In Japanese cuisine, vegetables are often lightly steamed or briefly blanched, which reduces goitrogen content while preserving most nutrients. A simple 30-second blanching or light sautéing can make these vegetables much more thyroid-friendly while maintaining their health benefits. The second mistake involves chronic stress and poor stress management. Your thyroid is extremely sensitive to stress hormones, particularly cortisol. When you're constantly stressed, your body prioritizes stress hormone production over thyroid hormone production, gradually weakening thyroid function over time. In Japanese culture, there's a strong emphasis on incorporating brief moments of calm throughout the day, whether through short walking breaks, mindful breathing, or evening relaxation routines. These small practices can significantly reduce the chronic stress burden on your thyroid gland. But the real issue many people miss is the third mistake: inadequate sleep and irregular sleep patterns. Your thyroid hormones follow a natural daily rhythm, and when your sleep schedule is chaotic, this rhythm becomes disrupted. Going to bed at different times each night, sleeping less than 7 hours regularly, or having poor sleep quality can gradually impair thyroid hormone production. The solution is surprisingly simple. Maintain consistent sleep and wake times, even on weekends, and create a calming bedtime routine that signals to your body it's time to rest. Here's the part most people overlook completely. The fourth mistake is excessive consumption of processed foods high in refined sugars and artificial additives. These foods create inflammation in the body, and chronic inflammation can trigger autoimmune responses that target the thyroid gland. Additionally, many processed foods contain chemicals and preservatives that can disrupt endocrine function. The traditional Japanese approach to eating emphasizes whole, minimally processed foods prepared fresh. This naturally reduces the inflammatory burden on your thyroid and supports its optimal function. Stay with me for this next critical detail about the fifth mistake. Many people consume inadequate amounts of essential minerals, particularly iodine, selenium, and zinc, which are crucial for thyroid hormone production and conversion. However, the mistake isn't just about deficiency, it's also about imbalance. Too much iodine can be just as problematic as too little. Sea vegetables, which are commonly consumed in Japanese cuisine, provide these minerals in naturally balanced amounts. If you're not regularly eating seafood or sea vegetables, you might benefit from having your mineral levels checked by a healthcare provider. The sixth and often most overlooked mistake is ignoring the gut-thyroid connection. Your intestinal health directly affects thyroid hormone absorption and conversion. When your digestive system is compromised by poor diet, antibiotic overuse, or chronic stress, it can significantly impact thyroid function. Fermented foods, which are staples in Japanese cuisine like miso, natto, and pickled vegetables, support healthy gut bacteria that aid in proper thyroid hormone metabolism. Now, let me share something that might surprise you about thyroid health. Many people focus solely on avoiding certain foods or taking supplements, but they miss the importance of regular gentle movement. Sedentary lifestyle can slow metabolism and reduce the body's sensitivity to thyroid hormones. In Japanese culture, walking is integrated into daily life as a form of transportation and health maintenance. Even 20 to 30 minutes of daily walking can help maintain healthy thyroid function by supporting circulation and reducing inflammation. Here's another crucial point that deserves your attention. Environmental toxins, particularly those found in plastics, pesticides, and household chemicals, can disrupt thyroid function by mimicking or blocking thyroid hormones. These endocrine-disrupting chemicals are everywhere in modern life, but you can reduce your exposure through simple changes. Store food in glass containers instead of plastic, choose organic produce when possible, and use natural cleaning products. These small changes can significantly reduce the toxic burden on your thyroid over time. The timing of meals also plays a role in thyroid health that most people never consider. Eating very large meals or going long periods without eating can stress your metabolic system and affect thyroid hormone levels. The Japanese concept of eating until you're about 80% full, rather than completely satisfied, helps maintain steady blood sugar levels and reduces metabolic stress. This practice supports consistent energy levels and stable thyroid function throughout the day. Water quality is another factor that can silently impact thyroid health. Fluoride and chlorine, commonly found in tap water, can interfere with iodine uptake by the thyroid gland. Consider using a water filter that removes these chemicals, and ensure you're drinking adequate amounts of clean water throughout the day to support your body's natural detoxification processes. Let me tell you about something particularly important regarding medication interactions. Certain medications, including some antacids, calcium supplements, and iron supplements, can interfere with thyroid hormone absorption if taken too close to thyroid medication. If you're taking thyroid medication, timing becomes crucial. Always follow your doctor's specific instructions about when and how to take these medications for optimal absorption. Here's what you need to understand about thyroid symptoms. They often develop so gradually that people adapt to feeling less than optimal. Persistent fatigue, unexplained weight changes, feeling cold when others are comfortable, dry skin, hair loss, mood changes, or difficulty concentrating can all be signs of thyroid dysfunction. These symptoms are not just part of aging, and they shouldn't be ignored. The good news is that many of these mistakes can be corrected with consistent, gentle changes to your daily routine. Start by improving your sleep consistency and incorporating brief stress reduction practices into your day. Prepare cruciferous vegetables by lightly cooking them, focus on whole foods rather than processed options, and ensure you're getting adequate movement through activities like daily walking. This content is for general educational purposes. If symptoms are severe, persistent, or concerning, consult a qualified clinician. A healthcare provider can perform proper thyroid function tests and determine if you need specific treatment or medication adjustments. Your thyroid gland responds well to consistent, health-supportive habits maintained over time. Small daily choices compound into significant improvements in thyroid function and overall energy levels. By avoiding these common mistakes and supporting your thyroid through thoughtful lifestyle choices, you can help ensure this vital gland continues to serve your body's needs effectively for years to come. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe to stay updated on health topics that can make a real difference in your daily life. What changes will you make, first, to better support your thyroid health?